Yo, 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 yo. Hey man, we back, dude. This is your boy. This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _, over on Twitter. Excuse me for burping, but I don't want to start the video over. I've already done it a couple times, so I'm gonna let it roll. Today's date is the 17th. Thank you for clicking on the video. I'm gonna be coming with my 3 for 3, my top value plays, top under the radar, and my 3 all-in plays. Last night, man, I was at work, got the news that one of my all-in plays was a late scratch, Booker. I panicked a little bit, man. I panicked. I went off Booker and went to Joe Johnson and a lot of Joe Ingles. But with that leftover salary, I messed my lineups a little bit, and I end up off Will Barton. I faded the chalk, and the chalk came through, man, and that's how my night ended. But it's all right. I'm gonna learn from that. We're gonna move on, which brings me to my number one value play, Mr. Chalk, Marcus Smart. He's at 4.9. No Isaiah Thomas. Fast-paced matchup. Going up against Brooklyn. You got to love it, man. This is a guy we're used to seeing at 5'5", 6K. And he's at 4.9 tonight with probably the best matchup possible. So I'm not fading it. I learned from yesterday. He's going to be in all of my lineups. I'm going to go ahead and give you one of my all-in plays. I'm not going to do it again. But he's number one. And then I want to mention Terry Rozier. He's at 3K. He's going to be backing up Marcus Smart. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. I'm going to throw him in a couple of my lineups. He's a real cheapie. He could definitely crush his price tag. He's going to see around 20 to 25 minutes tonight. I think he's in a good spot. Moving on, I got Paul Zipser at 3 racks, just like Terry Rozier. Zipser is going to be the starter for Chicago. No D-Wade. Somebody's going to have to pick up the scoring. I got him and Denzel Valentine kind of as a combo. I like both of them. I think Valentine is more explosive, but Zipser is a very decent basketball player. He likes to play defense, rebounds. He's not going to do a lot to get himself off the court, so that's why I really like him. And at that 3K price, I'll be willing to take a couple chances on him. I'm definitely going to have him in a few. Last value play, J.J. Barea, man, 3.7, going up against Washington. He's coming back. I think he had a calf injury. He's real cheap right now. He's starting to see his minutes increase. J.J. Barea is like one of the ultimate backup point guards that can stay on the court for as long as he's feeling it. And he's starting to get those minutes back, starting to get a couple shots dropping. I'll take a couple chances on him tonight for a value play, man. I think he's in a decent spot. Should see about 20 to 25 minutes. And we used to seeing this guy at around the same price as Marcus Smart. Once he gets his legs underneath him, he's going to be rolling. And excuse me, I'm a little sick, man. I'm a little stopped up and all that good stuff. But moving on to under the radar, I have Rondo, 6'5", good spot, man. Rondo, no D-Wade. Rondo's going to have the ball in his hand more. And Rondo, he's just his price is starting to rise. So I think a lot of people might just continue to skip over him. But he's playing high right now, man. And he could be on triple-double watch tonight, man. He's the type of player that can do things like that. I really like him tonight. The pressure's on for Chicago, man. We're going to have to see these boys play basketball. No excuses. They've been messing around all season. And they trying to make a push. So I think Rondo is going to play hard. I think we're going to see some of these young guys continue to step up. So I like Rondo tonight. Second under the radar, Al Horford. Really good spot going. Going to Brooklyn, a fast-paced game. I like to target the games I like, man. I'm on them. and I like to get a lot of my pieces from there. I think Al Horford will be overlooked. And this man has been on triple-double watch too. He's been putting up some quiet, amazing numbers, man. He's been getting real close to a couple triple-doubles. I think he's starting to get his shooting stroke back. And with no Isaiah, maybe he has a couple more shots come his way. I think he's somebody to look out for. And then a guy, I got Gorgie Jang at 5-1. They're going up against Miami. Bielitsa is out. I think a lot of people will gravitate towards Shabazz Muhammad for good reason. But I think Gorgie Jang could actually, especially in tonight's matchup going to Miami, I think they might try to counter Miami with their two bigger guys instead of Shabazz. But either way, Shabazz will get a minutes increase, so will Jang. So I really like him tonight. 5-1, I think he's cheap. I think he'll beat his price tag. It's gonna be a new role for him because Bielitsa was giving the offense a lot of scoring relief. Now Gorgie, he's gonna have to take more shots, man. He's gonna have to step it up. But anyways, moving on to my all-in plays. It's gonna sound crazy, man, but the highest total on the board is this Houston, New Orleans game. I'm going Mr. AD and Boogie Cousins, man. I'm going all in on both of them. AD is 10-2, but I think he's in a good spot, man. Everybody knows Houston, they don't rebound the ball very well. They don't defend very well. Clint Capella, I think whoever he tries to guard, he's going to have trouble. Ryan Anderson, whoever he tries to guard, he's going to have trouble. This was actually the first game that we seen with these two guys on the roster. But they made a lot more. They made some improvements. They made some improvements within themselves, how they play together. The rotation is more down packed. But Houston is a powerhouse, man. They could blow these boys out, man. Houston is dangerous. But I see the game staying close. I don't like to predict blowouts. I like to look at every slate. Like both teams are going to come out ready to play. Nobody in either locker room is thinking about getting blowed out. So I shouldn't think that either. So I'm going to go in with two pieces that I like, man. I think defensively they have really solid matchups, and I'm going all in on them. They're going to cost me a pretty penny, but we got value. That's why we got the value, man. We got value everywhere tonight. So I got them two, and then I have Marcus Smart. I just got done telling you, I'm not fading the chalk, man. I did it yesterday, and that was my bad. Like, I knew Will Barton was in a great spot. I know his scoring capability. It got away from me, man. I had to act like I had to use the restroom. Went to the break room, man, trying to mess with my lineups, running out of time. And I just ended up off him. So I'm not doing it again tonight, man. Marcus Smart will be everywhere for me. And I'm going to give you a 4-piece today. My last one is Denzel Valentine. I'm going to throw him in there, man. And Zipser will be in about 60 to 70% of mine. But I'm going to go Denzel Valentine in all of them just because, and this is why. He's like I'm doing a lot of GPPs tonight, just so you know. He's like the ultimate GPP play, man. If this man sees the ball go in, he can get hot. And with D-Wade not being there, he's going to see a lot more minutes, a lot more opportunities. So I'm going to be taking a chance on him. I think Chicago we're going to see an effort, man. They're going to try to win. That's what they're fighting for. So, yeah, man, I'm going to review it real quick. Top value, Marcus Smart, of course. Terry Rozier as like a mention. And then we have Paul Zipser, 3K. And then we have Denzel Valentine. And then JJ Barea. Under the radar, we have Rondo, Al Horford, Gorgie Jang. And then my 4 all-in plays tonight, AD, Boogie Cousins, Marcus Smart, and Denzel Valentine. And if you start your lineup with those four pieces, you'll still have 5-2 left, man. So I'm not eating a lot of my salary. I can still spend up a little bit, still give me a 7K player, find me another small a 4K player, and just balance it out, man. Or you could just go balance the rest of the way. Maybe get you some, for example, you could get some, what's the guy's name? Milwaukee, Malcolm Brogdon. He's in a good spot, has a nice price tonight. You can get you some Ulis, some James Johnson. You can just mix it up, man, like that. It sounds crazy with the 2 big pieces, man, but you can still, and I got a lineup out there tonight where I got all these players and I have Giannis in this lineup. Now I'm taking some chances, risk versus reward, I know that. But you know, I think it's gonna be a good night, man. Hopefully this video helped. Get at me on Twitter at at DFSMasterMind _. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Bless up, man. Let's cash out. Let's get it.